What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved? Jason, what are you doing in this game? This game doesn't really do that well on your channel. Well, in today's video, remember that video I made not that long ago about the Carcharodontosaurus' spotlight dossier? Spotlight video thingy? Well, not only did it get a spotlight, it was also released. No, this is not a mod. This is the official vanilla Carcharodontosaurus in all of its glory. That's bad lighting. Back here. Yo, look at this thing. It is massive. Look at, put it in K mode for a second. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. We'll have to get a Rex and a Giganotosaurus just to see how big this thing is. So, yeah. This was a 135 Carcharodontosaurus, so not quite max level, and I haven't put any levels into it yet. It's got 17,000 health, so I would say it's about on par with a Giganotosaurus, with 500 stamina. Yeah, poor stamina. Oxygen, food, nobody cares about that. 1,100 weight, which is actually pretty good for a theropod. Usually the theropods in this game don't have the greatest carry weight, but this guy has got some decent carry weight. 155 melee and 100% movement speed. Now, if we ride this thing, look at us. Look at us. So left click is a bite, right click is a tail swipe, and C is a roar. Not the best roar. I've heard much better roars from the Giga and the Rex, but it's still pretty decent, I guess. And this is us walking. Look at that. This is us walking, and this is us sprinting. Look at that. Look at that. And you can actually breed these guys, right? Yes, you can. So yeah, you can breed these guys. So what does the left click do? How much damage does it do? 212. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Primal Fear, but that's not really that good. And the tail swipe does 234. Then again, this is a vanilla creature, so bear in mind. And this is not the max level, so oh yeah, and the more things you kill, you get killing frenzy. You become immune to stuns, and the more things you... Oh, 328. I'm guessing the more things you kill, the more damage you do. So now we do 350. Okay, that's pretty amazing. So yeah, the damage seems to increase with each kill. That's pretty amazing. Let's get the Stego. Stegos have a big damage resistance, so 367. This guy's gonna take a while. We're only doing like, what level is this guy? It's a max level. That explains why it takes a while. Alright, let's do a tail swipe. The tail swipe doesn't really do as much as the bite does. Almost 400 damage now. This thing... And I think we've got glowing eyes. Yeah, glowing eyes. Kind of like what the Giganotosaurus has. It's got like 400 damage. Alright. Let's see what happens when we level this guy up. We've got 47 levels. How much health does this thing go up by? Not a lot at all. Yeah, there's absolutely no point into putting any points into health. What about stamina? No point in putting points into stamina either. Oxygen just for giggles. No. Food. No. Weight doesn't really go up by much. Movement speed doesn't go up by much either. So I think the best thing to do is just go all melee. It's just like the Giganotosaurus, where there's absolutely no point into putting points into anything else except for melee. Alright, we put all those points into melee. Oh, and this creature's available on all maps, by the way. You can get this creature on the island map, Lost Island, which is where I am right now. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Fjordur and Scorched Earth. Okay, we do 700 damage now. That's pretty amazing. Alright, and basically the way to tame this thing, I was looking it up, and apparently how you tame this thing, it's another special way of taming it. It's another passive tame, which is pretty unfortunate, but here's how you do it. You basically put it in a trap, and then you have to kill, I guess, some of your tames. Like, Carnos and Rhinos are highly recommended. And you basically drag their bodies over to this guy, and then it will stop attacking to sniff the creature, and then it will eat it. And it gains its trust. And then there's this thing, icon, that will pop up. Once that icon changes green, then you can ride this creature. You gotta show this creature you mean business. So what you gotta do is ride on the creature and kill as many creatures as possible before it gets fully tamed. And you have about 10 minutes to do this. Because if those 10 minutes are up, you have to do everything all over again. So let's just hear the roar again. Not the greatest roar. I've heard way better roars than that. Let's get a Rex out. Yep, it's definitely bigger than the Rex. Like, look at the size difference here. So this is the Rex, and this is the Carchar. Wow, okay. This thing's pretty big. And now let's get another worthy competitor. And actually, we might be around the same size. The Giga's definitely longer. The Giga's definitely longer, but I think the Carchar might actually be taller. Let me disable ally looking for you, too. Okay, I think the Carchar might be taller. No, hold on. It's definitely a little smaller, but not by much, I would say. Yeah, it's definitely the middle ground. It looks to be around the same size. It's a little smaller, maybe a little taller, but not really by much. Let me just, go ahead, maybe spawn a wild Carchar and see what that's all about. Okay, so this is a wild Carchar. Let's see it in action. 70,000 health. Yeah, it's definitely the Giga. Because it's probably got, like, great stats in the wild, and it's, like, poor stats. It gets very nerfed when you tame it. Let's just look at it. Watch this thing in action. Oh. This thing's actually pretty cool. Like, look at this thing. I actually got, like, a really cool color for this thing. It's only a level 45, but... Wait, let me turn this off for a minute. Those are cool colors. I love the red and, like, the blackish, dark black, or dark brown, or whatever. I really like that. Wow. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's definitely got the Giganotosaurus's mechanics, where in the wild it's like really strong, while when tamed, it's not as strong. See, it's only got like 17,000 health. This is only a 135, it's not a max level. But yeah, so there's the Rex, there's the Carchar, and there's the Giga. Yeah, they're around the same size. I think the Carchar might just look like a TLC version of the Giga. If this was like the TLC for the Giga, that would have been really cool too. Let me know what you think of this guy in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. So long!